JJ, in this game specifically, how were we reminded how important Josh Hart is to this team?
It's pretty simple, Eamon. The way he is able to go and impact the basketball game in so many different ways. And Mike Brown said it best just a moment ago. It's so much stuff that goes beyond the simple stat sheet. The idea of getting the Knicks out in the transition, the idea of getting that second or third opportunity, what he brings on the defensive end. Josh Hart is, simply put, CeeLo, in the middle of everything for the New York Knicks. And what has helped matters dramatically this season when it comes to his game, there's just so much more confidence. The shooting stroke is so much smoother than what it was a year ago. So it's all the intangibles, it's all the little things, and oh yeah, much needed offensive boost, getting the Knicks out in the transition, getting those easy buckets. Love having Josh Hart back in my life.
Look, we knew about the versatility and the little things, the intangibles that we heard him talk about, you heard Mike Brown talk about, but I'm with you. The shooting to me is sort of what separated him this year as compared to maybe the last couple of seasons. I even think back to the beginning of last year when they brought Karl-Anthony Towns in and he wasn't really sure what his role was. And it just feels like a different story so far this season. He's shooting the three better than he has since he's come to the Knicks, except maybe the small sample size when he first arrived via trade back in 23. So the shooting percentage is up. He's shooting it at a higher volume. The stroke looks better. Just the comfort level of him with the basketball in his hands. But you love when he's playing with his hair on fire, bringing that energy, the versatility. He talked about physicality, intensity. So, I mean, look, whether it's him coming off the bench or in the starting lineup like he was in this game, there's so much that he can offer you, and they are definitely a better team with him in the lineup.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And they feed off of him. When he's bringing that energy and physicality, it's contagious to the rest of the lineup. All right, the Knicks outscored the Blazers by 10 points over the final 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So, Chris, what was the key to that fourth quarter?
A little bit of everything. I mean, first of all, they shot the three well in that sequence. They, OG bookended two threes from him, bookending one from Deuce. And basically on the defensive end, Portland couldn't get a shot off. They had a couple of bad passes, a couple of steals. We saw one from Hart in the highlight reel there. Mitchell Robinson had a block shot. So look, sometimes when you make a run, the other team goes cold from the field. The Knicks were doing it on both ends of the floor, defensively, turning the basketball over, and then making some key shots on the other end. Jalen Brunson had a three in that sequence as well. So I think down the stretch, just shooting at a high percentage, and when they needed to get a stop and make a play on the defensive end, they were able to do that as well.
Two elements in the fourth quarter in the game against Portland that the Knicks are absolutely going to need if they want to be playing deep into June. One, hitting the three-point shot. They did a brilliant job, to your point, of knocking down some threes, whether it was Anunoby, Deuce McBride, Jalen Brunson. Got to be able to shoot the three ball in the modern-day NBA. And defensively, the Knicks were getting destroyed in the first half of this game. Fourth quarter, I sensed a different sort of intensity from them, needing stops, leading to great, easy looks on the other end as far as open threes are concerned. So you want to be playing deep into June? Go and hit the three ball. Go and play D.
Yeah, I mean, look, down the stretch, whatever happens earlier in the game, I think this is a veteran team now that's got the experience where we feel like when they need to step up and make a big play on either end of the floor, they're more than capable. And look, I get it. Portland's not a great team, but the Knicks haven't been as good away from MSG as they have been.
They've been spunky, though, Portland. They've been spunky.
Sure, but when you look at the list of teams, right. But look, the Knicks, with the way things have been going, you get Hart back. You want to get a victory on this road trip after the loss in Phoenix the other night. To be able to turn it up on both ends of the floor down the stretch, certainly a good way to finish off that
So
game.
Not a statement win, but a win they needed after the loss.
Exactly right. Not a statement win, but a good win.